Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we're taking a look at Battra and Mothra, the brand new duo unit this season of, I guess, February 2024. Kind of started in January, but most of the season is going to be throughout February, so it's February season 2024. So, we got a lot to talk about, and you know, if you're watching this video on the day that it goes live, then this is also probably the first day that you're going to be able to use Battra and Mothra, and that is only if you bought the Battle Pass. If you got the Battle Pass, today is the day that you can finally claim your piece of Battra and Mothra. If you have not got them, well, at the end of the 10-day login calendar, you get a free piece of them. So this video will still work for you in, I don't know, 7 days from now. Let's take a look at the kit, and then we'll get into some battles and thoughts on the unit. So it is a 6-cost character. Stats right here. They have individualized stats, so we're not going to go over the things too much, but this first one is for Battra. It doesn't say Battra, but down here it specifies Mothra specifically. So Battra at level... Mine is at level 2, because I just got the new piece, but at level 17 is what we'll be playing with them in. Battra is 2,600 HP, 295 attack, range damage 384, that I believe is the AoE, and then 2.1 second attack speed on Battra, 75 search range, 68 actual reach, targets leader ground aerial facilities, movement speed is 15. Now for Mothra, less health, 2,386 HP, less attack at 179, attack speed is 2.1, so that's the same. Search range on Mothra is 80, targets the same things, leader ground aerial facilities. Their reach is 73, and their movement speed is 14. So Mothra has a higher search range and higher reach than Battra does, and that's going to be important for the kit. So, unique behavior, Mothra grants an effect every 7 seconds to the closest injured ally unit that recovers HP by 10% every second for 3 seconds. This effect will not target leaders or facilities. So, every 7 seconds... the closest enemy to Mothra, it does not have to be Battra. It most of the times might be Battra, but it does not have to be Battra. Every 7 seconds, Mothra will heal a character for 30% of their max health. When attacking, and this is for Mothra, Mothra unleashes 2 successive attacks on a single enemy unit. Because it unleashes 2 consecutive attacks, it deals twice the amount of damage. So you would take the stat here, which is, you know, Battra, or Battra, where's Mothra? 179, multiply that by 2, that's Mothra's attack. Battra unleashes 2 successive attacks on an individual unit as well. Because of this, you mark it up times 2. So you take Battra's and multiply that by 2. Moreover, if the Mothra deployed with Battra is targeting the same enemy, then the attack becomes a circular attack. So it's a big AoE. The AoE hits twice and it increases attack power by 30%. So I think it's going off of both of their attacks, and it's increasing by 30%. If they're hitting the same target, they do way more damage than they do as individuals. Battra's combat expertise and Mothra's healing are combined to form a balanced unit. If Battra and Mothra target the same enemy, Battra's attack power increases and attacks become circular attacks. Okay, so it is just for Battra. It's difficult to make full use of the unit if one of the monsters expires, so be sure to support them with allied units. That is true. We saw that on stream a few times where they would, if one went down, they were just totally useless. But this is the kit. This is everything they do. It's kind of complex, but you'll see in action, it's not really. So we're going to go get some battles in, and we're going to determine if Mothra and Battra are a good duo unit. Ooh, 510, Fear the Storm, Fear the Storm. Look at that opening hand. Mothra combo. We have, what's her? Rainbow Mothra in here as well, to make sure things go according to plan. So we are going to just place Rio. Go ahead and get that done. Oh, there's Varen. Look, he placed that too early. It didn't even hit our Rio, which is good. Oh, that Varen's hitting for big hits, though. Not an entirely big fan of that. But we gotta support the Moths, right? So let's place them here. And you notice how one of them, the Rainbow is, or not Rainbow, the regular Mothra is kind of lagging behind the other one. That's gonna be a big problem that we're gonna have to talk about. Okay, so he's deployed Scar King. He's deployed the air base. So he's taken our Battra, which is not good because Battra's going to go down and we're not going to get the combo hit. But we still have the Mothra to help heal. We're going to take down the Scar King. We're going to go take down the airbase. They have Godzilla 1999 is still up. We'll throw Gigan over here. So our Rainbow is down, but our regular Mothra still stands, and she did give healing to the Rio. He's back at full health, which is phenomenal for us. Put a little healing on us here. Kiryuda on the Gigan, it's over. Excellent battle. So, They didn't really do a whole lot except for body block, but that's, you know, 2 units for 6 cost is not super bad. You know, we saw the Chibis be 2 units for 4, so 2 for 6 is still not super terrible, and it blocked a Scar King shot for us, which would have probably killed our Rio, so I'll chalk it up as a win. Gossamer. Pretty sure that's the name of the Looney Tune that is the big red guy, right? Alright, we got Varen, we got Chibi Duo. We kind of want the Chibi Duo to be, supported by other units. We'll just drop Varen here to cycle through some of our guys. And then we'll do... Okay, Rio is coming in. Or not Rio. What is that? Evolved? Regular? So we'll do Rainbows. Or we'll do the Moth Duo and then also Rainbow, I should say, to block 1 shot from this guy. He's got Gravity Beam on. But look, hopefully we can get the AoE attack right there. So they killed Battra out. But we have... Mothra's still up. Yeah, okay, so cool. So Mothra's still kicking. The problem, the biggest problem with this unit that I'm noticing personally is that the new duo, Mothra, spawns in pretty far behind Battra. So it is hard to get them, like, up on the same page. Because Battra's going to come in and be ahead of the curve, and every time you've seen so far, our Battra just dies, right? Our Battra just goes down immediately, which we don't want to see. Let's do... I guess that Mothra's going to evolve, probably. Even if we popped our ability, probably would still go up. Let's do this. Let's put this Ghidorah here. I didn't want to put him in the middle. There's a 1,000-year dragon. But my guy's gonna grab him. Oh, there's a guy getting explode. Oh, Geigen's gonna grab my guy, which is gonna be annoying. But we got a big explosion off right there. You know what? Now we'll pop this. Gossamer. You got me a little scudded right here. We're gonna try to hit this, kill all these guys, and get our moths up in a second. Says that was a blast. I will say you're a good team. We'll leave that at like that. Okay. Moths. So look, there's his Battra, there's his Mothra. So maybe we'll see the gravity beams there. He's trying to clean us up. Yeah, look, they're hitting the same target, so they're hitting our Battra, or our Mothra and our Rainbow. Which is not what we want, of course, right? Destroy it, or Des Ghidorah here. We'll do Geigen here to grab out the what's his name? Kiryu. We'll get some healing. We'll kill both of his moths. So at least he's using the moths too, so you can kind of see, like, the ins and outs of how the moths work. Because if mine's not working, his certainly are. There's a Godzilla 2021... right there, which is not super great, but we can use our, what's his name here. Because he's going to get closer. Varen here. Put a little defense down on him right there. Perfect, perfect. Kill him out. Varen, you're big. You're big, you're so sexy. We will do the moths here, and then we'll do the other moths here, because he's probably going to have his -1 in a second. But look how far ahead this Battra is, which is not great. Pop our leader ability, get some big damage off. Godzilla Rio's going crazy over here. Geigen's gonna go down in a second. Now he's got his Battra Mothra duo, but look, we got our AoE hitting them already as soon as they spawned in. Rinsed them, they're done. We'll put our -1 right here underneath them. Put a healing down. I'll say excellent battle, because we got this. We got this in the bag. Oh, there's our -1, or his -1, I should say. He didn't even walk forward into ours, which is fucked up, but ours was right there. Excellent battle. Okay, so you can see the moths kind of staggered. Not really super great when Battra and Mothra are not together. Having more characters on the field means that the enemies are going to be distracted on those guys, and it gives you your Mothra time to catch up to Battra to hit that AoE, because you saw when he spawned his Mothra and Battra combo, our Mothra and Battra was already attacking his leader, and because both of them were attacking the leader, the AoE was popped, so even though his duo spawned in, they still got rinsed because they were still inside of the AoE. So that was huge right there. If the duo was attacking the leader, anything that spawned in near the leader is still going to get hit by the AoE. Keep that in mind. 510 again. Alright, 510. Welcome back. I don't normally put 2 people in a video, but you know, if this battle's good, we're gonna have a good thing going here, dude. There's our evolved. We still don't have our butterfly combo here. We'll make do with what we got. Varen. You know what? He played 4 energy for Varen. We're just gonna go and hit this. Mogera's coming out. What is that, a rainbow? He tried to get a save a little bit on that rainbow hit. Cool, Mogera's dead. Cycle this rainbow, the psychic chorus a little bit right here. And then get our duo, and then we'll just save our energy. Probably do maybe King Ghidorah and then the duo. That might be a little bit expensive, but I think it's something that's totally doable. Since our Rio's cleaning up most of this battlefield for us. So let's wait until we have 10. You know what we could do? We could do Rainbow. And then we can do Varen, like, right here. So that way at least Varen is up ahead. So they'll kill him out. There's his Battra Mothra. See, they're cooking up on my Varen right there, and it's pinging my guys. But my Mothra is attacking their choppers, and not the Battra, so we were not getting that AoE, which was unfortunate. But our Mothra is still, you know, still in the fight. See, like, now, okay, look, his Mothra is separated from Battra. Which means that it's going to be a lot weaker. And now one of them is dead. So there's his gravity beam. He's killing out our guys. We're going to send our King Ghidorah to chop up some of those chopper bases. I mean, we could just pop this and end it all for him here. Not going to do that. Kiryu. Let's get a hit right here with immunity. Saved. Psychic Chorus. We could just Shin Godzilla him. I don't really want to Shin Godzilla him. If he, like, tries to transmute or use his leader ability, sure. Let's hit the duo here. He says, oh no, we're getting in close. I'll say you're formidable. Yeah, Ghidorah's got him. Dead to rights right there. Excellent battle. So his moths also came down, chopped up mine because they had the AoE when mine were distracted, and then he came down the side, and then his moths were extremely vulnerable because the duo was very, very far apart. Don't usually put the same people in a video twice, but I think that this one was a great lesson in keeping distance between the moths. That's super important. Bootzilla. I feel like we fought Bootzilla on here before. We don't have the moths. Let's see what he's got. Let's let some of these go for a little bit. Kill some of these choppers. Run the timer down a little bit. We're at max. We'll throw this guy on there. Kill that thing. Big. Destroya is coming out. We will just put Rio here. There's another Destroya. Okay, so we'll use our moths with Rio in a second. Rainbow Mothra, interesting. They're all dead. They're not all dead, but they killed out my guy there. So we will do our moth duo here. Hopefully they can hit the same target and then get a big AoE over here, because that would be super helpful. Let's try to keep them alive. Mothra's going to heal Battra up, which is good. He's dropping Kiryu on us, but look how fast this Kiryu gets cooked between the AoEs and everything. Okay. Big. Let's drop Varen over here. He's got his Heat Ray. We're still alive. Varen is up. Our 2 moths are now hitting the leader. They're doing that double damage. Oh, well, now our guy's dead. Let's hit him with this before he can send anything out. Just try to get some of his XP down. And obviously, or not XP, his special down, and then burn him, of course. So our Mothra is still up. Our Varen is still up. Our what's his name? Rio is still up. Okay, Varen is down. Mothra went down. Rio is still kicking. There's a Chibi duo. We can blow them up. Chopper base. We'll just hit the chopper base with the King Ghidorah. I don't know why sometimes the King Ghidorah lightning doesn't hit some of the characters. Like, sometimes it doesn't hit the choppers. I've seen it sometimes not hit units. It is what it is. There's Godzilla 99. So let's do Gigan, and then let's drop the duo with him here. Just for some support. We have Rio waiting. On the sidelines, I don't think we're going to need it so quickly, because I think we're just going to chop up this side right here. You know what? We might actually need Rio for this Destroyer. I don't know. Actually, that might not matter. Got him. Excellent battle. Pretty good as well. Mothra duo sticking with the pack. They are going to just absolutely shred if they get on the same target. Really like them. Kaiju Corner. Alright, Kaiju Corner. Let's see what you got. We meet again. We fought before a few times. We're a pretty good team. We do not have our duo, but we will play. Get our 10 energy. We'll drop Evolved. So let's be friends. You know what? Of course, let's be friends. So we have our Rio. There's the duo. That's Fyrodan. Let's do... I don't know what you got going on next. There's a King Ghidorah, so that's where we're going. King Ghidorah is there, which we don't like. Photon Field, fine, whatever. Mothra's gonna heal up right if you watch. In a little bit, we'll heal up the Rio right there. Boom, got the hit right there on the res. So Rio's back at pretty much full health right there. So now we have both Mothras attacking the leader, hit the big AoE, but it's not enough to hit this King Ghidorah, and then they went out. So that Mothra was lagging too far behind Battra, and then it just didn't even, like, it couldn't even get there, right? The Battra was just ahead of it. So the placement of them was very weird, but she lived long enough to heal up our Rio again. Ah, man, I don't want to hit my ability and take you out with it. Let's get a free couple shots on this right there. We'll drop Varen right down here, put some pressure on. We don't have the moths. What is that, Super X? Battra? Little Battra? That's not gonna matter. That's not gonna matter. Yeah, I think we would have been in a better spot if the moths... I mean, we still won. But, if the moths were not, like, so far back from one another... Like, if Mothra wasn't so far back from Battra, we could have hit more of that AoE. But, like, Mothra was lagging behind Battra, and then, like, the angle that Mothra was at, like, the hitbox of Battra is, like, preventing Mothra from getting to where she needs to go, so you're not getting the AoE out of it is very annoying. So, guys, what are my final thoughts on Battra and Mothra, aka the Moth duo? Personally, I like them a lot. I like Mothra in the duo more than I like Battra. So, if we take a look at the stats, Battra's movement speed is 15, Mothra's is 14. Mothra is slower to go with Battra. Battra's going to get ahead of her more frequently. When you deploy them, Battra already starts ahead. So it takes a little while for Mothra to catch up. Because they don't have the same speed, and because of the angle at which they are split, Battra is going to go in first and die. You're not very often going to be able to proc that AoE if you just send them in. You have to send them in with a group of units, because if Mothra can't catch up to Battra, you're not going to get that AoE. And that AoE is what you want to proc, because that hit happens twice. It does more damage than Battra's normal move. It does 30% more. So it happens twice as well, which I've said a million times. But if Battra dies, right, Battra does nothing for the combo outside of provides the AoE if Mothra's also attacking. But Mothra, even if Battra is dead, Mothra can still heal your teammates every 7 seconds for 30% of their health. Or it's every 7 seconds for 10% of their health, once a second for 3 seconds, which is 30% of their health. I like Mothra a lot. She's slower, she sticks with your team more, Battra goes out ahead, and he's more frequent to die. I think every single one of the battles on this video, you can check, Battra's the first to die. And then if we have still Mothra alive, she gets the healing. Like in our last battle we did with Rio, right? Battra dies, Mothra heals up Rio to top him off to full health, and then further down the line, Rio loses more health, and then Mothra heals him again. So, I really like the Battra-Mothra duo. I think maybe Battra needs to be slowed, or Mothra needs to be sped up. And I think even without Battra, the Mothra on the team is pretty solid. But obviously both of them together with the AoE is huge. If you can get them hitting on the leader or the same unit, you really can just do an unholy amount of work and just melt enemies. I like them a lot. I think they're incredibly balanced. I think they're incredibly fair. I think for 6 costs, they're fine. I would maybe prefer them to be 5, but I think maybe at 5, they'd be too OP. I like them a lot. I'm happy that you can get them in the Battle Pass. I'm very happy that they're going to give these away to free-to-play players, because Battra-Mothra duo is actually a whole lot of fun, and I think there is room in a lot of strategies for them. So, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.